Truth or Dare is the newest thriller from Blumhouse Productions. You may be familiar with them even if you think you aren't. You know, they made Insidious, they made all the Paranormal Activity movies, and of course they made all of the Purge movies as well. This movie is purely about a game of Truth or Dare gone awry, where all the characters are being forced to admit friendship-shattering truths, or doing intense dares, or simply being asked to expose themselves in public. I don't know.
You get an evil game of Truth or Dare, where the evil game can dare you anything it wants to dare you, right? And one of the first dares of the movie is they dare this college kid to expose himself in public. Are you freaking kidding me? This movie is released on Friday the 13th. This is a thriller movie, right? And the first thing the writers can think of is, I don't know, what's pretty scary these days? I don't have a guy show his pee-pee in front of people in public. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I could literally spend an entire hour saying all of the things that went wrong with this movie, but I can't even. I can't. I just can't even.
This here's a movie where you chuckle at the ridiculousness of a movie itself. I mean, it wasn't intended humor, you just gotta laugh at some things.
Give me a moment, if you will, so I can try to find a highlight in this film.
You already know people are gonna die, alright? You've seen the trailer, you pretty much can tell who's gonna die, so don't watch the trailer because it spoils a lot of stuff for you. They're holding their dead friend in their hand. The friends are around them, and the first thing they're thinking about is, we need to figure out how to get ourselves out of this game. Nobody's even looking at the dead friend, nobody's crying, nobody's freaking out, their friend was just shot to death, and nobody's calling the cops. Come on now, come on now!
No, sorry, no highlights. This film was atrocious. The writing was atrocious, the acting wasn't much better. The score at times made me feel like I was watching an episode of Dawson's Creek, if that makes any sense. Now, a lot of the Blumhouse production movies have been really great, and this one did not follow suit. Now, I know that Blumhouse Productions is known for taking extremely small budgets and turning them into worldwide releases. However, for this film, I feel like the budget lacked in the writing department. Probably should have put an extra few dollars there. It was trying to be a Final Destination film, but everything was just too predictable. It was as if they were just forcing foreshadowing down your throat.
I'm a huge fan of the Final Destination franchise. Huge fan. It was a cheap ripoff. I mean, I'm not as mad that they borrowed the idea or the concept of Final Destination. Not everybody can be original these days. I was more mad at how cheap they made it. It was a cheap ripoff. I mean, if you're gonna borrow something from a great franchise, you need to bring your A game. And this was like a D game at best.
This movie sucked. I hated it.
For a thriller, this one lacked any real suspense. Now, solely for the reason that I did not see the end result coming, I'll go ahead and give this one a 5 out of 10.
This film makes me want to stay away from anything that Blumhouse Production does in the future. 2 out of 10.
Anything that even remotely attempted to be action was too predictable. 1 out of 10.
There was nothing here for me, besides 2 hours of my life that I will never get back. 1 out of 10.
I cannot wait to see what you guys write in the comment section below. I mean, by all means, hold nothing back on this film. 0 out of 10 for me.
We here at Who's Review give Truth or Dare the overall rating of I dare you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You see what I did there? If you like Riverdale, Gilmore Girls, or Pretty Little Liars, or any series on the CW for that matter, chances are you may not hate this movie as much as we did because that's clearly the target audience here. Well, that's our review. What do you think? Have you seen Truth or Dare? Were you way on? Right off? Right on? Way off? Either one? Let us know in the comment section below and we'll check it out and respond. As always, if you want to stay up to date on all things Who's Review, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and most importantly of all, subscribe to this YouTube channel. You have to. I dare you. That's the rules. That's how it works. We thank you guys for checking us out at Who's Review, where everyone is a critic. Okay.